Second part of this is no calculator section. Alright, so it wants to know the derivative when x is 0 of ln of all that. So it's too bright. So the derivative of this is 1 over x plus 4 plus e to the negative 3x times the derivative of the inside, which is 1 plus 0 plus e to the negative 3x times e to the negative 3 is negative 3. So when I put 1 in, 0 in for x, this would be e to the 1, which is 1. So in the top, 1 plus, all this is 1 times negative 3. So 1 plus negative 3 is negative 2. 0 plus 4 plus 0 is 0 plus 4. Excuse me, this is not 0, this is 1. So 4 plus 0 plus 4 plus 1 is 5. Answer is A. Alright, this one's kind of a booger because you've got the chain rule. Inside the chain rule you have the quotient rule. So let's start out with the chain rule. And I'm going to simplify it all the way down to one number so I don't have to keep writing all this stuff down. So I'm going to have 4 okay, that's the derivative of the inside, times, now here we're going to have a big quotient rule. Okay, go ahead and plug 1 in here. I get 1 minus 2 is negative 1. 1 here, I get 1. Negative 1 cubed is still negative 1, so that makes it a negative 4. Now the quotient rule. So the derivative of the top is 3x. Okay, and then times the bottom, 2x fifth minus 1. And then the derivative of the bottom, 10x times the top. And I'm going to put 1 in for all of this. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 1 is 1, so this is 3 minus 10. 1 minus 2 is negative 1, so this turns into plus 10. And then the bottom, put 1 in, 2 minus 1 is 1. Negative 4 times 13, negative 52. If this is the equation of the normal line to graph f, then the equation, this x, will be the slope. So I need to figure out what the slope of this normal line is at x equals 1. So 7y equals negative x plus 29. Y equals negative 1 over 7x plus 29 over 7. So at this is the normal line at x equals 1. The tangent line is 7. So therefore, f prime of 1 equals positive 7. Kind of a gimme if you know the vocabulary. Tangent. The derivative of tangent is secant squared x. So we've got chain rule because in here I've got a linear function inside of a trig function. So secant squared 3x times the derivative of the inside, which is 3. You can use the quotient rule. And you'll get the same thing. Just a lot more work. Here's a problem we all liked. I'm looking for h prime of a, so first thing I need to do is find h prime of x. So this is a chain rule. It's the derivative of the outside, the derivative of function f with g of x inside it, times the derivative of the inside. We're looking for h prime of a. So go in and replace all your x values with a's. G of a is c. G prime of a is b. F prime of c is 6. B is your answer. Last two. F prime of -4 is 2. So this is my graph of f. So at -4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is this slope here? This slope here is rise 1, rise 2, run 1. So this is true. The derivative of f is less than 0 from -1, 1. So derivative of f being less than 0 means it's decreasing. So from -1, 1, that is true. And then from 2 to infinity, that is also true. F is continuous at 1, so yeah, we don't have a break in there. The limits equal each other, it's defined, but we have this sharp point, so it's not differentiable. So this is also true. Same problem as the one before on number 12, so we take so the chain rule gives us that. We're looking for h prime of 3. F prime of 3 is 4. F of 3 is 10, so don't forget my 1/2 like I did right here. And so I get 2 over root 10. Study these problems and the other review, and you should be good.